Okay, we're here with Kristian Pedersen, Program Manager at Dong Energy Sales and Distribution. You just given a presentation about the Power Hub project here at the CFEM workshop, where you talked about your virtual power plant. Could you perhaps briefly describe what is a virtual power plant?
Yeah, well, to put it in a popular way, a virtual power plant is a power plant that is not there. A virtual power plant is a portfolio of energy consuming or energy producing units which exist in the energy system right now, but brought together by an IT system with a lot of infrastructure in such a way that they are able to do the same things that a conventional power plant is able to do.
And what are the main objectives of a virtual power plant as you see it?
The main objective of a virtual power plant is to find ways of compensating for the effects of a large or high penetration of renewables, especially wind in the system. Because the main consequence of a lot of wind in the system is that the prices in the markets will go down, and that will ruin the business case of a conventional power plant. And the conventional power plants are actually doing the balancing of the electricity system at the moment. And if they are not there, we have to find other means to do the same thing. And that's where the virtual power plants come into place. Yeah.
It seems that words like flexibility, balancing, that goes all through the projects that we are talking about today, and that you also presented. What is it actually with wind and the challenges of balancing? What is it that the main challenge there?
Yeah, the main challenge of the wind is that we are not able to forecast the wind generation precisely. So we have to rely on that if the wind is not generating energy like we forecasted, we have to have some compensation mechanisms. And that's the flexibility in other types of generation or in the consumption of energy. So flexibility is what we need to compensate for the quick ramping, you might say, of the wind energy.
Mm-hmm. At some point you said that this is also in order to tap into new value pools. First of all, what kinds of value pools are we talking about, and who will benefit from it?
Yeah, well, you see that new value pools, I think it's fair to say that the value pools are already there, but they are tapped into by other parties at the moment. There is a different markets that is closed to the normal industrial company. Usually an industry like Novo Nordisk, they buy energy from the electricity system on the markets or from a retailer, and that's their main objective is to reduce the cost of energy consumption. Okay. Mm-hmm. But with the Power Hub, they are able to actually gain access to what is called the reserves markets. And the reserves markets are the markets where the TSOs, like Energinet DK, is trading the balancing products that they need to keep the security of supply in the system.
And finally, as I understand it, it's not sort of just a project, it's actually something which is running out there at the moment. So you have virtual power plants running. Could you perhaps just mention a few examples?
Yeah, well, the virtual power plant Power Hub is actually operating on commercial terms in the Danish system at the moment. And we have 25 industrial companies integrated into the system. And some of the examples are the Novo Nordisk, Audible pumping station near Lammefjorden. It's a farm water supply, and we have some generation assets like the Tangeværket near Bjerringbro and Hardeværket near Kolding, which is providing energy through the Power Hub.